Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Quick video today on Shibaswap. Basically, as we all know that the Shibaswap liquidity event ended on the 21st of July. So that means Shibaswap is now roughly 2 weeks, 14 days old. Uh, this particular DEX platform attracted a lot of liquidity during the initial launch phase, and that was quite expected because of all the additional bone rewards that were being provided. And we saw that people who had liquidity on other exchanges like SushiSwap or Uniswap, they were encouraged to move their liquidity and their funds over, and they did that, and obviously they reaped those rewards. So now, since the liquidity event is over, the number of rewards or the proportion of rewards that would be distributed now has dropped. And as a result, what has happened is that we are now left with $407 million in the total value locked on the exchange, which used to be around 1.5 billion. So we've roughly lost 1 billion US dollars in liquidity, but I don't see that as an issue at this point in time for Shiba Swap community and for Shiba token and for the bone. Now we all know that for the last couple of days the market has been trending downwards, and as a result, the current bone price is 2.9, leash price is around 15 1566, and Shiba Swap is currently trading at 640. Now, if you go to the analytics platform, this just shows you what happened during the start, during the launch. If I just click all, and just look at the start. Obviously, this is where we started from 6th of July. We saw a massive peak within a matter of days. For example, from 6th of July to 7th of July, we were already at 1.3. We went all the way up to 1.7. As soon as the event ended here, we saw a sharp drop. And the reason why we saw this drop is because the liquidity event has ended, and all the big players, all the big whales who had liquidity, they sort of minted the rewards and they sort of did a quick exit. But in terms of the daily volume, I think this is another indicator which is looking fine for now. If you see roughly day to day, since the start, we had a liquidity of on a daily level, 137 million, 104, 104. We're averaging around 104. And if you see up until 21st, we had up till 106. This obviously dropped to 53 on the 22nd. But now I see that if you average it out, I think it's going to be around 50, 60 to 70 million, which is still fine. It's not an issue at the moment. So now, is it good for us that whether the total value locked is dropped? I don't see personally as an issue because big players are gone. Now people who have small portion, they would be able to get more rewards compared to the bigger players, right? So the big fish has left. Now whatever the rewards are there, they are there for the smaller fish, for someone like a retail investor like you and me who has got a couple of $1,000 as the liquidity on the exchange. If you see the portfolio, so before that, if we just go into the puppies pool, this covers where we had major losses in the last 24 hours. Obviously, when I'm doing this video, it's already over 24 hours, so I'm not able to see which pools had the majority. But when I checked it last time, I could see that the BTC, Bitcoin, and Ethereum pair had majority of the liquidity withdrawn, and some other pairs that were just introduced to attract people from other exchanges, which were not the native token like Sheep ETH, Sheep US, Sheep and Bone, and Leash and Bone. So it's not an issue. People who brought their funds, the big whales, the big players, they took an opportunity for 2 weeks and they took the stuff out. So that's how things happen in DeFi space. So it's not something to worry about for us. And I think the Shiba community and the Shiba Swap development team, they launched this platform very well thought after, because they blocked initially all the centralized exchanges like the Binance and the um, Coinbase and other centralized exchanges to take an opportunity and take benefit of this initial promotion period. But now they are opening up, and this announcement came recently from Binance that they have now started to, they have allowed users who have got small portion of SHIB in their Binance account, and they don't want to worry about sending funds over to Shibaswap. They can still stake their coins uh, in Binance, and they would be rewarded to 33% APY on 15 days. So if you lock it for 15 days, you can see it's already sold out. You would be rewarded 33%. So basically, SHIB and Binance team are working closely, and you would see the daily volume. Daily volume would still pick up, from 407, and we'll see, how the real game pans out. But in terms of the analytics and in terms of how did I sort of perform, so if you see that I invested $2,300, 2,680, the current value of my investment is down because of the overall market decline, but this will recover, right? As we are seeing recovery in the market, so this would go up and hopefully it would soon meet that. But the overall profit loss was about $800 in terms of what I uh, got in rewards, So even if I was to withdraw my funds right now, I would still be roughly better off if I wanted to move my liquidity out. But I don't really want to, because I want the value of my a liquidity pair to reach to the point where it is at least equal or more than the value that I initially invested. And obviously, this profit loss is $810. Some of this could be, it's not that you can withdraw all of this, because that was part of the plan. That when you could only withdraw and sell so many, about 33%, and then the other 60% was locked. So if you go here and if you see that I have 252 bonds that are locked till the 15th of January, so that means that I have to wait till that point. But I do have some other rewards that what I've done is I've already put them in this Bury pool. So if you go to the stake tokens, you can see that I've already got 132 bones buried. And on these bones, I'm still making more bones. So I'm getting 49, 50% more bones per per year basis. So if I had 132, if I keep them staked for a year, they would increase 50% in terms of the value from this number. And also, hopefully by that time, the bone price would be, it would not be $3, it would be much more. Now, the crypto and overall, it's not a quick rich scheme. I think a lot of people think that within a few days I'm going to be rich. It's a long game, it's just like any other digital asset, any other investment, that you do. You have to give it 6 to 8 months, even 12 months as a minimum. The longer you keep your stuff, the more value it would be. It doesn't hurt me to keep my bones staked here, and while I'm still earning more bones, in my portfolio, you can see that I have got 5 bones pending here. I've got 23 that are pending that I can still harvest. So I will keep on getting those rewards. I'll keep on collecting while I'm increasing my investment value, and the value as the coin price goes up. So if you are in for the long run, you should not have anything to worry about, just like me. And as I said, if you are the one of those who had, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and you just want to make quick money and get quick rich, obviously there are certain ways, when you move funds from here and there, just uh, you do short trades, you do short sort of investments, and you find opportunities. So from a long-term perspective, I do see Shibaswap would have a good potential. I think they are currently working on developing their own blockchain, uh, which would have a native token called Shibarium. So basically, they want to move away from the Ethereum blockchain usage, because obviously Ethereum blockchain, it is quite expensive in terms of doing small transactions. To give you an example, if I was to go into, just going back to farm tokens, and if you see that I've got, let's say, 23 bones, which is roughly equal to what, at $3, it's roughly like, around $70. If I want to withdraw those, it's going to cost me $7 roughly at this price. And even if I reduce the gas or the transaction fee, I try to reduce it, it would still cost me $5, which is quite a lot on Ethereum. Normally on Binance Smart Chain, it would cost me $0.2. So I really don't want to withdraw this 23 bonds for, I would rather wait for this value to go to around 100, and then I can, woof these bonds. I would get some of them in my wallet directly, and some of them would be put into this bond pool, which would be, they would be time locked. And once I get those bonds in my wallet, I can just, put them in the staking pool. So that's what my strategy is at the moment. Basically what they call dig and bury. Basically, that's all you do. So you have done your digging, you have done providing liquidity. Now you got to get those. You got to harvest, or you got to take those bones and put them into this bury pool, which is basically staking tokens, and try to increase your bone portfolio while your other bones are locked. So we'll just have to look around and see how this pans out. But I think Shibaswap developers have definitely got a plan sorted out. They're working, as I said, on their own blockchain on a new token, and they are obviously going to increase the liquidity by adding more pairs that can be provided. That they can support in terms of the exchange. And as I said, this whole staking, this all would actually help contribute to people sort of holding on to their assets, people sort of staking them into the pool. So that's pretty much it. So I just wanted to clear out that you should not, if you are a long term person who is trying to hold on to his funds, you should not fear, you should not have any uncertainty or doubt, and you should not panic by seeing that, oh shit, that the value dropped from $1.5 billion to 400 million. Where did all that $1 billion go? So nothing to worry about. Just yeah, hold your nerves, be patient, and just wait for the right time. As I said, right time probably in January would be a good time where you can withdraw some of the funds, and by that time, a lot would have changed. These prices would have substantially increased, I would say. So that's pretty much it, I think. Thank you for watching my video. If you got any feedback, any question, please do drop me a note. Just comment on the section. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to my channel, guys. Thank you.